เสียบตรงไหนนะไม่รู้
อันนี้สำคัญมากคนไม่ดูเนี่ยอยู่ที่เสียงเลยอันนี้มันหนีบได้นะพูดนะทีวียังไม่เปิดหรือเปล่าเปิดทีวียังไง
อาจจะพูดไม่ค่อยรู้เรื่องนะฮะเพราะว่าไม่ได้ซ้อมพูดภาษาอังกฤษเลยใช่ถ้าตรงไหนพูดไม่รู้เรื่องถามได้นะครับ So be very nervous for this talk because I have just a few hours for preparing for this talk. But anyway, I will try my best. In case that you cannot understand any parts of the talks, just raise your hand and then stop and ask me in Thai. Okay, that will be a better way to ask questions. Okay. โอเคพี่ไมเคิลเปิดหน่อยไหมฮะเอาเลยครับไม่ต้องเปิดฮะจริงเหรอครับเขินเลย ไม่มีเปิดแล้วเขินเลยยืนดีกว่าสวัสดีครับทุกคน Hi everybody it is my pleasure to be guest speaker of this is very one of most interesting office in the world and one of the most important company which is do a lot of impact in software development in this decades and many things that we have done today be influenced by lots of books written in thought workers and thank you very much to invite me here. Okay. Today I will be I'm be here to talk about not talk actually I would like to share my story about this topic which is invented by Michael, the one who's sitting. Because during my age, yes, during my age, when I was born in this country, it is very cool that you name your kids in Western nouns. Like you face a lot of Thai people name ball, roof, apple. Luckily, we don't have toilets. Yes, that's kind of things that we feel really cool. Once I'm travel out of this country, it is a lot of problem that I'm keep explain people why my name is Roof. Okay, but we talk about later when we finish this talk. Okay, right now I'm working as I still cannot define what am I doing here, so I just put now here in Audi Thailand. Okay, and I'm also be part of another communities. Now I'm a candidate marathoner at Odds. Okay. Yeah, trying to be, yes, but it still takes some time, like a couple of years to finish that. So I just want to introduce our company first. Our company called Audi. So Audi is a group of people who living together. It's not just like a normal company. So we don't have CEO, we don't have headquarters, we don't have global policy. Okay, we live like a family. We live together because we believe in some things together. So we share things together. So in case people come to us and ask us who is your CEO, okay, we just laugh at each other, and then we don't know. Okay, we just have the first employee. Okay, the one who created this company is this guy. He just come from Holland. His name is Bas Bode. He's not our CEO. He just first employee of this team. So we cannot kind of like command people to do anything. We cannot kind of ask people to do anything that they don't want to do it. Okay, so we leave it like that. Where our organization is very flat. So we know we know our friends' salary. Okay, so we share that things. So they can just promote themselves to be anything. Okay, they choose how many days they want to work, which client or which customer they want to work with. Okay, we cannot force them to go anywhere. Okay, that is their choice. Okay, that is our belief. The reason why we're trying to living like that, because we believe that to grow companies, it should have an alternative way to grow company, not like just a traditional way that we have a very strong structure, very high hierarchies, so we can live like a friends. Okay, this is our experiment, which is we still really don't know when we will end, and we're just living together for already 5 or 6 years. Okay, and just trying to do it as long as we can. Okay, and also in Thailand we also have friends who working together. We call it odds. Okay, odds. It's odds. It's a group of people who are living together. Okay. The definition is just a group of people, which is not employee, which is not a company. It's just a group of people who believe in two things. Okay, we believe that software development should be fun, and we believe that we need to improve our skill continuously. Okay, that is two things that we believe together, and these two values bring us together and living together for 6 years already. And now we have kind of like 100 people living together under these two values. Okay. Yes, that is all about an introduction. Now, just jump to the conversation or topic that we would like to discuss today. What is the topic for today? Can software company impact? It's about pizza, right? Yes. Okay. Can software company impact community and societies? Okay. So, at the beginning, we better define the meaning of impact first, because meaning itself it's very very wide. So it's very hard for us to talk in the same way in case we didn't define meaning at first. Okay. So we're trying to define impact, communities and society first. Okay. In case we define impact like an impact hall like that, we cannot make impact here for societies, which is because it's too expensive for us, and we really don't know what to use. Okay, so if we define that impact and society is thing that we want to see, okay, is thing that we want to hear, is thing that we want to feel from industry or in area that we work. Okay, we agree that we cannot measure it, but we can feel it. We can feel an impact, but we cannot measure that impact directly. Okay, so at this stage, after 6 years, have been doing this for a long time, we can feel that software community is going to the way we like it to be. Okay, the way like it to be, it's like right now, software development is getting better. People know that there's an alternative way of doing software. Okay, they understand that software is key success factor of business. Right now, people are now working in software company. Okay, we cannot say that we are working in law firm, we are working in telecom. It's not anymore. Everybody is working in software company, so they have an awareness about this already. Okay. Anyway, after we can feel that, we just cannot claim that this result is come from what we have been doing. It might come from other people who believe as us, and they keep doing, but we cannot see what they are doing. Okay, so that is the reason why we're trying to say that we can see change in this industry. Okay, but that impact might not come from us. Okay, okay, and anyway, at the second stage of the topic, we talk about communities and societies. Okay, we also want to define ourselves, right? It's just a group of people who love to do software. Okay, we are not a group of people who define themselves to make software and help people to getting better by that. So that part of things will be, I think, will be explained, and we will invite other people who sitting over there. Okay, which is really trying to solve problem by using software. Okay, we call it a social enterprise company. So we are not just like that. We just are people who just working software, doing software. So impact that we can make might be different from that kind of company, which is define themselves very clearly that they will use technology to help people to living better. Okay. That is the reason why today we will try to tell our story. Telling our story about what we have been doing, but we might not claim that the result from what we are doing is impact directly to society or communities. Okay, we're just telling our story, and we'll discuss together. Okay. At first, I already tell you that we are a group of people who believe that we are just love to do software, and we like to help people to develop better software. Okay, so that is clear enough to say that this is our circle of influence. Okay, we can do better inside this circle of influence. We cannot do it outside our circle of influence. So if we agree that we just people who doing software, so we just trying to find that if we are just doing software, how can we change this kind of work and help people and help society to getting better by just trying to help people to have better software. Okay, that is our circle of influence, right? Okay, so we define our circle of influence already, and now we just sitting and trying to think together among us that how can we help, or what can we do inside our circle of influence? Okay, so we start with define our problem statement. Okay, we trying to imagine or trying to set our target that okay, what we like software industry or software ecosystem to be in the next decades. Okay, and then after that we will try to think that what we can do our best under our circle of influence to push towards even a small step and try and push toward to that direction. So we better first agree that we will go to that direction first. Otherwise, we will trying to do many things, but we might find out at the end that we struggle at the same positions, which is mean going nowhere. Okay, so problem statement is very important for us before we do anything. So after discuss for a long time, we agree that this is our problem statement. Okay, how might we make software development the most funniest work in the world? Okay. Okay, everyone sit silently. Okay. So why funniest? Okay, why funniest? Why fun? We always put wording fun inside our work because we understand that if you're doing something with feeling fun, okay, we can do it fluently. We will get bored. We will not get bored with it. We can feel that every morning we will wake up and we want to be at the workplace and try to work our best, and then going home and doing our work and then going to sleep, and in the next morning we will wake up and go to work again. Okay, if we cannot feel fun with that, okay, we can just wake up and do everything in our house to get out from our home as late as we can. Okay, and then leave our office as early as we can. This meaning that they didn't have any passion about their work. So what fun? It's a very powerful and it has a lot of value for us. So we want people to work and feeling fun all times. So we drive things out very important. Okay. So after we have our problem statement, now next stage we gather our inspirations. Okay. We need to go and see and observe things inside that things. Okay. So how can we observe that behavior? We observe by living in this industry for 2 decades. So we have been doing software here in Thailand for at least 20 years. So we see many things. We have tried many things. Okay. We have a lot more information. We observe for a long time. And this is our result from observations for 2 decades, which is can categorize to 4 words, which is Thai. Okay. I just want you guys to ask some questions. Okay. So what is this? I've seen that you are trying to learn Thai from that book. So this is the test. มอไอไม่เอกไม่สะไม่สะ yes ไม่สนุก so it's not fun, right? Last 2 decades software development it sucks. So people who living inside that industry, it's kind of very boring. Okay, all talents just jump into this industry and living for just a few years, and then they feel that it's very boring. They didn't learn anything, so they just change their career to other area to living better, or someone just go back home and then be a farmer because it's better than doing software here in Thailand. Okay. The second problem is, what is this? ขอเอาเขาไม่โทรเข้าถึง ความรู้ยากเพราะมันแพง so knowledge it is very hard to access. So it is very hard for people to access knowledge. One of that reason because it's very expensive. It is like a cross system. The one who can pay can access knowledge. Okay, so it is very hard to get people to learn easily. Third one, คอนอคอโอนอคนไม่พอokay good คนไม่พอthis is a very classic problem that we have been talking about this for a while, which is a software developer crisis. So we never have enough developers. Okay, we never and ever have enough developers. People just asking for where can we find developers. Okay. The last one is อยู่ร่วมกันแบบแปลกๆ The way we collaborate, okay, between people who not doing software and people who doing software, the relation is pretty weird. It's really weird. Interaction between is really weird. It's kind of like people who doing software. It's a robot. Cannot talk human language. So you need to give them instruction line by line so they can execute it. You cannot talk with them like a people. So just lock them in this square room, and then someone else will get out and talk with customer, and then come with a paper, and then hand you with instruction. You just type it. You don't have to think, right? So we treat that kind of people like that. So we feel that this is very bad from our observation for 2 decades. Okay, so we sit together and we talk and we discuss about this together with our friends among this area, and we try to find the way that we can solve this problem by our best. So we jump into next step, which is called generate ideas. Okay, first is problem statement. The second is gather inspirations. Third is generate ideas. So we're trying to generate as much as we can, okay, at first, which is we really don't know how to do it. So we try to generate first as much as we can. So we get more options, okay, and we find out that this is our solutions. Again, Thai, okay, you will practice this lots. Drink some more beer, okay. That's their theory, right? When you get drunk, you can talk foreign language fluently, okay, which is today you will be tested with this thing, okay.
Talk, not read.
Maybe we will do our experiment that when you get drunk, you can read foreign language better, okay. But our สวัสดีครับกลับแล้วเหรอครับครับสวัสดีครับโอเคมันไม่เป็นไรฮะ Open Space เขาคงสนุกมากเลยโอเคนำเสนอทางเรื่องการทำซอฟต์แวร์โอเค right we better introduce them an alternative okay it's not the must it's not the right we don't know which is right or wrong but this is an alternative this is choice right people who living in this world we better have choice for every problem so in case that we do something and we have no choice which that is a problem so we better introduce them that this is a choice you better understand choice first and you choose it and you respect with your decisions and then go for it okay but if you have no choice and you need to do that way it's a total disaster okay we try our best to tell people that in software development there's a choice okay and you need to understand and you choose it by yourself okay the second one ทำให้ความรู้เป็นสิ่งที่เข้าถึงได้ง่ายในราคาเท่าหมูกระทะ How to translate make knowledge easy to access with price low price as a buffet which is you pay just $10 and you can access to that knowledge easily okay third one is create ภาษาไทยก่อนนะโอเคสภาพแวดล้อมสร้างสภาพแวดล้อมนะสร้างพื้นที่ที่เหมาะสมกับการเจริญเติบโตokay we believe that everybody is a great people you can be best developers but anyway you grow in wrong place that place might not provide you an environment to grow okay so you will grow in wrong way so we believe that you won't grow if you was put in some wrong environment so we believe that if we provide that environment which is best enough everybody can come and stay here for a while they will grow up rapidly okay they will be enable things inside themselves and they will grow up very fast and they will find themselves that they are good people okay we believe that everybody is good people and they better enough to be good developers or best developers okay this one เปิดโอกาสให้กว้างออกสู่ต่างจังหวัด okay in this country we believe that best people must graduate from top universities and those kind of people will get a chance to get into best company easily but in another way around people who graduate from university outside Bangkok or not top university we will treat like a second class people so they hardly get into this kind of very good working environment okay they work very hard but they cannot get into this environment so we agree that we will create this environment and try to give chance to people who come from that part of our countries and bring them in we believe that if we can help them they will bring that back to their hometown and they will help things better over there สวัสดีครับน้องมุกเอาหันกล้องมาทางนู้นได้ไหมครับ
ไม่ตอนเดินผ่าน
โอเคเขากลับมาแล้วใช่ไหมใช่วันนี้คุ้มแล้วได้เจอ2คนโอเคน้องมุกเอามานั่งตรงนี้นะครับคุณจะได้แหวนอีกอันไหมวะไม่รู้เมียดูอยู่ป่ะนะโอเคนะโอเคถึงไหนแล้วดูอยู่ป่ะสลินอยู่โอเคว่าทักน้องเฉยๆนะโอเคถึงไหนแล้วนะโอเค It's very hard เปลี่ยนนิยามของการอยู่ร่วมกัน okay we need to redefine the way the way people collaborate between the one who love to do software and the one who not doing software okay we try to change them wife and husband okay okay so this is our idea right this is very broad thing that we want to do okay and then this is our idea and then next step is make idea tangible okay do it okay not just think right problem statement gather inspirations generate idea make idea tangible not just think and stop it won't happen just do it think and do it okay no matter it fail or not just try your best okay made idea tangible what we have done first if we want to introduce we found out that we have learned a lot about an alternative way of doing software but we keep telling people that it's good but people just keep asking us will it work in this country oh it won't work because it's Thailand it might work in universities in the US or in UK and Europe but it's Thailand it won't work so if we're trying to convince people to believe you might do it and prove it in big company so we cannot just prove it in small company make it a long-term relationship living with them as long as we can so our first customer we are still working with them is now 7 years already okay we're still working with them like husband and wife okay yes we're trying to
it's very tough problem because all you say is about the culture
ใช่ครับ
and you try to change the big in the Thai
yes yes they have been here for a long time right they have a very strong culture so to change them is not easily just like this you need to stay with them very long time okay and prove show them how it works okay with your heart okay and stay with them together very long time and next we have our inspirations from Pipok and Open Dream that are in case we want to do it sustain don't think about profits too much just maximize your purpose and minimize your profit okay you have profit enough to living well okay not starving okay not fighting too hard you need to have a good living but not that much okay enough to survive in these societies and socials and then you target on purpose that we want to maximize that thing with minimized profit okay that is things that we trying to push an alternative way of software development in these communities in Thailand okay the second thing is we want to introduce that learning is an individual responsibilities okay we keep talking that don't wait for HR to ask people to come and teach you what you want to know okay learning it's your responsibilities pay it by yourself for some time okay don't just pay it and come back and claim it from your company okay because that is the reason why we're trying to create a class which is cost you very cheap like $10 which is enough for one meal okay you just pay for one meal and then get lots of knowledge from people who very expert in that area so don't try to claim it back from company so at the beginning when we first trying to do this we give it for free like we won't charge you once we announce it out okay people just come and register to our class very fast it's full register within 5 minutes but when the class start no one show up okay it's very painful so we come and sit together again right this is a failed experiment so what should we do next okay charge them for just a little bit like we get their money and then we will pay them lunch and provide them a good environment okay which is at least they can feel that they pay for their lunch and then they will come for lunch after we launch that campaign so our class cost them 369 baht okay 369 okay, which is enough for one meal. And then we just launched that campaign. And after first campaign, we found that 5 minutes fully register again. And then this time, 70% of people show up at this class. And we facing another problem, okay? People come to our class and try to get invoice and receipt from our instructor because they want to claim that cost with the company, okay? So we tell them that if you want to get receipt from us, we will charge you 15,000. Okay, 15,000. But if you don't want to get receipt, you can just pay 369 baht. Okay, so we want to tell them that learning is your responsibilities. If this class is about this cheap and you still want to claim it back from your company, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, this means that you're waiting for something. Okay, sometimes it's very interesting. You need to invest by yourself. That this is the thing that I want to know. Okay, invest by yourself better. Okay, and you will feel that is your investment. Okay, trying to learn by yourself and invest by yourself. Okay, make it cheap enough, but not free. Okay, and make it often. Okay, make it often. In our office because there's no one there. It's like a storage. Because we are working with our customer, so it's empty every day. So we agree that we will use that space every Saturday and Sunday. We will ask our staff, and not our staff, sorry. We will ask our friends. We ask our friends who study something interesting, and they like to prove that this is very good for people. They need to open that class and then trying to gather people to come and give a class. We will get two things back to communities, like people who have just less money can pay and come and learn things which is very expensive if you want to pay it outside, okay? And our friends can practice interaction with people, okay? Trying to learn to speak human language, okay? Trying to keep energy in class, okay? Trying to make them wake up, trying to interact with people. So they're getting better and better. Okay, they have learned how to interact with people. Okay. Last one. So this is I want to thank you one guy, which is CIO of Stock Exchange Thailand, พี่ธีรพันธ์นะครับ he gave me an inspiration that kids who's born here and raised here and educate and graduate from top universities, they already have good opportunities. They are very ready. So they're ready to fly to everywhere. Okay. We don't need to help them much. Okay. They build themselves to be ready to launch out to other companies or other countries. So those who are not born here, not graduate from top universities, they still are great people. They still have something inside. So we better give them a chance to come and learn and grow in safe environment and better environment. And once that seeds grow up enough, you can feel that they can fly anywhere as well. Okay. So from that inspirations, ขอบคุณครับ you can see that our friends, it's 80% come from outside Bangkok, come from very suburb area. Okay, their father is farmer, real farmer. Okay, so after we have been working with them for a long time, we can feel that those kids and those people have something special inside. So you can feel language that they talk with each other. They have special things inside from that words. The way they're talking is very beautiful. Okay, and once they go back home, and then they talk with their parents, and then they bring something back to their hometowns. They inspire kids outside their house a lot. so they can help their fathers and mothers living better. Okay, that is very inspiring story that we have learned from them. And those cultures they also bring and show us in software as well. So you can see that the way they build software, it's reflect from the place that they come from a lot. It's very beautiful. Okay, which is we cannot show you today. Okay, so this means that we try to give opportunity outside and bring people in, because we believe that software industry is now grow up rapidly. There are lots of opportunity inside here. It will be better if we can bring people from those areas and then jump into this industry. Value from this industry will drive back to their hometown and then help them better. Okay, until this industry go down, we will rethink about this again. Okay, but right now we are trying to get them as much as we can. Okay, and help them grow up in very safe area. Okay, so that is our experiment. Do we have anything else? No. Okay.
We might have, but I cannot think of right now.
Okay, so this is the thing that we are trying to do. So we keep doing things in enterprise. We keep teaching. We keep giving class every week. Okay, we keep going out and find talent outside this area and bring them back here and try to give them an opportunities as much as we can. Okay, and once they grow up, okay, they might go somewhere else. We will be very glad that they can go out, okay, from us, and we really welcome and we really like to sit with them and listen to them when they tell us a story about their journey when they left us already. Okay, so that is all our experiment for 5 or 6 years, and we will keep doing this. Okay, keep doing this, okay, until sometime. Okay, until sometime. I know, keep checking every year. Okay, we will keep doing this until we die or something. Okay, final step. The first is problem statement. Second is gather inspiration. Third is generate idea. Fourth is make idea tangible. Last is share your story. So this is, yes, I just sharing our story about what we have done during 5 or 6 years. And we also cannot claim that thing that we feel that software industry it changed, it's come from us. But we just feel glad that it changed already in the way that we like it to be. And thank you very much for joining this talk and storytelling. Thank you very much for your Thai spelling. โอเคครับ ขอบคุณมากครับมี question ไหมฮะ
What is midnight?
อ๋อ Midnight Academy เดี๋ยวผมขอสนับsorry thank you very much ครับ as I mentioned that if I talk in English content will be leak out somewhere because I need to do two things together, translate things and then trying to talk it out. Midnight Academy is thing that we start doing it probably couple a month ago. We feel that graduate people who just join our teams, they probably jump into a project suddenly when they graduate, and sometimes that area probably not ready or I think not good in not ready. It's not that environment that we want them to stay there. Okay, so it's kind of like a very hard, very tough, and we need to deliver it every day. So they have just a few chance to learn from those environment. So we design that it's very hard. So if we leave them like that for a while, they will die there, and then we will fall out to our mistake as before. So we decide that these young people have a lot of energy. Okay, we might introduce them with some project, which is they can choose any technology that they like to do. Okay, which is we will ask them to implement our internal system like work log system or thing that we use internally. So because we believe that if you are a software company, you better build it by yourself as much as you can. So that is the reason why we ask them to come and stay together, kind of like 2 or 3 days a week around those areas. Okay, and then senior people who have been working with us for quite a while will come and trying to work with them, pair with them. Okay, and that is an environment that they will learn that this is good way or better way of doing software, because we believe that if we practice often enough, that feeling will get inside their muscles. They don't have to think, right? Once they jump back to their real work, it will come out naturally. Okay, so that is a practice session that we keep doing it every day. So we're trying to let them learn a lot, practice a lot, and hope that they will get that inside their muscle as fast as they can. And once they get back to their job, they will deliver it out naturally. So that is our experiment about Midnight Academy. So
Really close at midnight?
yes, sometimes close at midnight.
Sorry, was that only just evening and a few times per week?
Yes.
And during the
The-
day, they just go to
To work, yes.
to work.
During the day, they need to go to work. And this is a volunteer project. We are not forcing people to come. I just ask whoever want to practice during this period, come and join. Because there's a lot of senior people who just living around, and you have just a few chance to meet them. But if you come to this area, just a couple of hours for a week, you will come and just you have chance to talk with them and learn from them. Those 2 hours is very valuable. Okay, they can learn very fast because we're pairing together. Okay, and then when they go back, and then they just send some sort of code back to a repository. Senior people will come and send them a feedback. That is the way they learn from each other. Okay, that is the way we try to practice. Yes, and we believe that they're young, they're still fun. They just spend some time. Probably usually in daily life. At the end of the day, they probably play some games, right? And browse around Facebook and or just going out. So we just ask them that we better spend 3 or 4 hours together, and you will learn with us. That is Midnight Academy. Okay. And anyone want to join, please come. We stay together at the street, Starbucks, and sometimes big co-work space. Okay.
Can I ask one question?
ครับ
For the new graduated
ครับ
that join in,
ฮะ
do you have any like solution to prepare them before get into the real work, or just send them to the real work?
The way we believe, just kick them into the sea, and they will learn how to swim. That's how we teach people. And we actually, the way we believe, we usually send our team to working in our customer site. So we won't send them alone in that area. So this means that there are people who living inside that area already, and we send them inside. They might struggle for some time, but the one who's sitting around them will help them, okay, and pull them and try to swim together with them, and they will learn from that. But sometimes it's not enough, so we need to bring them back and then trying to play with them in the evening. So that is the reason why we're trying to encourage them by use whatever you want, do whatever you want, okay, under this environment, no pressures, okay. ครับ
Question from the value and many things to practice is pretty aligned with how God works things and do. And from people who is also in this industry, how would someone like us help contribute to this?
Thank you very much. We need to say thank you for ThoughtWorks first, because as I mentioned that ThoughtWorks is kind of like a pioneer for this kind of thinking and sharing. So we get a lot of inspiration from topics, books, articles that we read from ThoughtWorks, okay, and we trying to adapt it into this area. So in case that we have something similar, so we can just doing it together for some time, okay. So that is one thing that I didn't mention, that we redefine collaboration between friends who working in same industry. So we will not name them like competitors. We are trying to treat people like a friends. So we will open anything that we can tell. We will share everything that we can say, unless it's our customer secrets. So the thing that we want to share as much as we can, because we believe that as much as you share, it will come back and help you getting better and better. So just come and sit together and do it together. So we want to learn from you guys as well.
I hope to twist your question again. It's like, how can we help
ThoughtWorks as well.
this kind of social work?
If ThoughtWorks feel that thing that we are doing is valuable and aligned together with ThoughtWorks. Whatever we can do, yes, we can do. Okay, because we are friends. Okay, any question ครับภาษาไทยก็ได้นะฮะมีคำถามในทางบ้านไหมครับถ้ามีเราจะให้ถ่ายรูปคู่กับน้องมุกหรือว่าผมจะถ่ายรูปคู่กับน้องมุกไม่ใช่พี่ติ๊กมาเลยเดี๋ยวแหวนได้วงหนึ่งพรุ่งนี้มีโซ่คล้องคอมาคำถามครับ
Do you plan to expand your circle of
influence very interesting questions. I think naturally we will because according to things that we have been doing for enterprise, even we stay that longer, we will touch things further and further. At first, we might touch only development teams, and we can feel that there's some constraint between those. So we need to bring things inside our team, and then this means we expand our circle of influence. So after we expand for some time, and then we already optimize those circles, and we feel again that there's some struggle outside our circle. So we need to expand it again. So that is the answer, and we also really don't know how big it will be in the future. So, okay, but we will try to make it slow.
So I just told him before this week he should expand his circle to
1,000 people. It's a village ครับพี่ It's a village. Yeah, we're still struggling how to deal with 100 people. It's complex enough.
Be aware, don't stop me to.
Yeah, it is very interesting that we're trying to living like a unstructured with 100 people. We feel it's very challenging that how to make them stay together happily. Okay, there's a lot of study inside that area as well. So we still study that things. So we will, but we don't know why, when we will stop.
Are there other circles of friends outside of Thailand, or is it
this only happened in Thailand. Other countries there we only have few people working. So, but in this area we believe that it's one thing that we found out from our observation, that there are lots of good individuals who working inside company that trying to introduce something new, but they don't have enough momentum if they're just living by themselves. So solution that we are try out, ask them to join us and then stay together. Those group of people, when they just get into that customer, we will create enough momentum, okay, and it is easily to heal each other. So we just trying to collect people who believe together, and this is the way that we believe that it's work here in Thailand, which is not valid, may not valid outside Thailand. Okay, and that is the way that we're trying to experiment in this country.
Have you think about distributing this to other like cities?
Cities.
In Thailand?
I think they are feeling there's feeling inside, but we probably waiting for something like infrastructure or some sort of work because in this moment we still believe that working closely with customer is the best way to deliver software. Okay, but in the future we may find some solution that we're living far from customer and we still can deliver software. If we can find that solution, we might try to send people back to their hometown and do farmer for 50% and then coding for 50%. Maybe this is our dream as well. ครับอ๋อครับ
Let me check my understanding that your project is based in Bangkok.
Yes.
Just pick the new graduate that come from
outside ครับ
outside.
ครับ bring them in first ครับ because we believe that living together closely they will get our smell very fast. Stick together, yeah, we get our DNA and our smell, yeah, like our things. It's good things. Okay. ครับ Our best sometimes, yes. Huh?
They find you.
Yes. They'll find us ครับ we can share that because we're doing class every week. So the one who interesting and understanding our cultures, they will keep coming to our class oftenly. So for some certain period, so they understand our cultures better enough, and we will just suddenly join our.
Do you have any criteria on people joining the team? Like how do you pick people?
First, they need to laugh with our joke. Yes, we don't care about where they come from, but we believe that if we laugh in same joke, okay, in same things, so we may live together easily. We might not like each other, but we know how to deal with conflict. But bottom line, once we stay together and talking, we laugh at the same time loudly. That is the thing that we feel. So if they don't laugh at some certain point, maybe they are not. We are not good enough for them. ครับ we are not good enough. Is that answer your question ครับ Okay ครับ Other thing else, it's we can practice them ครับ but laughing is very hard. It's the chemistry. ครับ laughing with each others. At each others. Okay. Laughing with each other. Big difference ฮะ Good team must laughing with each others. Okay. ฮะ ครับ
For other top workers, if you know,
น้อง
no, he used to work with them.
ครับ Great guy. So we've learned a lot of cultures from him, like how to make rice, how to catch fish, how to yeah. That's the thing that I already explained to you, that there's something inside words that they talk very beautiful. So if you have chance, please visit his hometown. ครับ Very beautiful. Stay there for some time. That is the real Thailand. This is just a artificial one. It's artificial one. Okay.
And you mentioned about
พี่ป๊อก
software, social enterprise.
Yes.
business open to
Yes, think that's I already defined clearly that we ourselves love to deliver software for customer, which is enterprise. We like to help them, but they areใช่ but the one who make direct impact with software is the one who's sitting there, which is choose customer, which is they believe that once they work together, they will create direct impact together by using technologies, which is I usually working with him, and that is the reason why I get a lot of inspiration from those companies, which is named Open Dream. So you better invite them sometime. Come here. sometime. A lot of inspiration from Pipok. Pipok is one of the most influenced guides in Thai IT industry here in Thailand. So we have learned a lot from Pipok, and then that is a role model, one of role model that still practicing and doing things by himself. ครับ respect ครับ
Speaking of social enterprise, we have another social enterprise.
สวัสดีครับครับ
จาก School of Change Maker
โอเค
เป็น Incubator
incubator ครับโอเค
So
many things
social enterprise, they are starting with tech.
take ทำครับ and
Maybe you run out of your
circle of influence let's see ครับ what we can do midnight อะไรนะ เรามาดู midnight academy ด้วยกันครับโอเค
If you run out of projects, you can use their project.
โอเคแล้วครับ please come and join us we might find something interesting ครับ and then do something together ครับ เดอะสตรีทครับวันอังคารพุธครับสตาร์ทบนสตรีทครับถ้าพี่ไปเห็นพี่จะเห็นเลยตัวแปลกๆนั่งอยู่นะฮะพี่จะรู้สึกเลยว่าไอ้พวกนี้แหละใช่แล้วแล้วพี่จะเข้าไปในห้องนั้นเลย feeling เลยพี่จะรู้ feeling เลยใช่ feeling พวกนี้แหละอย่างเงี้ยครับปกติเราเริ่มประมาณ19:30ฮะยาวไปถึงเกือบเที่ยงคืนก็จะเห็นรูปผมนอนกระเลียกระลาดอยู่ตามพื้นนี่แหละครับโอเค
ในประสบการณ์แบบ 6-7 ปีที่ทำมาเนี่ยค่ะมันก็จะต้องเจอกับคนที่เข้ามาที่อาจจะไม่ใช่ good fit กับทีมหรือว่าอาจจะเป็นคนที่สุดท้ายตอนแรกคิดว่าอาจจะเข้ามาเพราะว่ามี purpose เดียวกันแต่ตอนหลังอาจจะรู้สึกว่ามันไม่ใช่แล้ว
ครับ
เรา
ดีลกันยังไงone thing that we are working together is there's no contract between among us so we believe that
Let's recap that question.
okay recap how can we deal with people who might not fit with our cultures and even first they feel fit but for once a while they found out that it's not fit so what we deal with that those kind of people okay first we make it openly ครับ because we believe that if we believe in same value so we will stay so if we not believe in same value they will leave so we will make them live easily by no contract among us so we can just working with each other like a freelance so there's no law that we need to pay them 3 months if we want to fire them they just tell that properly that we want to leave now so please leave and take care of customer first and please leave peacefully ครับ so that is the reason why we are so open and then people can join and try and then if they feel that it's not fit so they just leave but once they leave many times they come back and then trying to study and understand our cultures more ครับตอบคำถามไหมนะฮะภาษาไทยก็ได้นะครับคือไม่มี contract พอคือเรารู้สึกว่า contract มันทำให้ relation ระหว่างเรามันกลายเป็นของที่มันดูยากเกินไปเพราะพอเรามี contract เนี่ยมันกลายว่าเราต้องเชื่อใน contract ทั้งที่จริงๆเราอาจจะไม่เข้าใจด้วยซ้ำไปว่า contract มันแปลว่าอะไรเราก็เลยว่าเราอยากจะใช่ครับพี่เราอยากจะ proof ว่าถ้าเราเอาเรื่องนี้ออกจากโต๊ะไปแล้วเนี่ยเรามาดีลกันด้วย trust ล้วนๆเลยคำถามคือมันจะเป็นยังไง ก็เป็น experiment ของเราดังนั้นคนที่เพื่อนๆเราที่อยู่กับเราเนี่ยไม่มี contract ระหว่างกันเลยครับเราถือ contract แล้วเราก็เชื่อว่าถ้าเราจะ deliver value ให้ customer จริงๆเราน่าจะอยู่ด้วยกันได้แล้วถ้าวันใดวันหนึ่งที่เขารู้สึกว่ามันไม่ฟิตแล้วเขาก็จากเราไปได้เลยอย่างที่เขาจากไปครับแล้วเราก็ไม่มีการไล่ใครออกนะครับก็คือทุกคนจะรู้ตัวอยู่แล้วว่าไม่ฟิตหรือว่าเขาอยากจะไป experiment ที่อื่นเขาก็ไป experiment ที่อื่นได้อย่างเต็มที่แล้วก็ยินดีที่จะได้เรียนรู้จากเขาหลังจากที่เขาได้ experiment แล้วนะครับประมาณนี้ครับขอบคุณครับคำถามครับ
When you maximize purpose and
minimize profit
did it bring back more profit or did it
yes that's a good question can we share our story that is it's like indirect profit ครับ we have a lot of potential customer that trying to come and ask us to work for them because we tell them intentionally at first that we want to have money but if we don't have same interesting we probably not working together so we can say that we sell our cultures we want to stay with people who want to learn from us again we want to learn from them as well so money is not a criteria that we choose customer so but it's important enough but it's not that first criteria for choose customer that is one we get from people ครับ so it's bring indirect ครับก็คือ there's a lot of potential customer which is waiting for us to work with them ครับ and we also tell them the truth that we are not ready to work with them and ครับ
how big are you and what is your role
how big our friend ใช่ไหมฮะ our circle of influence
group of people
group of people who work together with us it's 110 110
it used to be like 25 people
at first 2 years ago ครับ
become 110
right now ครับ 110 and yeah village village we need some help แล้วครับตอนนั้น need some help we need some help from thought work how can we work together with those kind of people very real one yeah how that is an answer
you are 25 2 years ago
ใช่ไหม 2 years ago
yes
ครับ
25 we had 25
yes yeah
how about last year
80 ป่ะ 80 90
yeah it's lamb up
remember fast very fast
and we try to cap a bit but it doesn't turn out it doesn't work
it's not working it's still growing so we need to figure out how to laugh with each other the most expensive things that we always invest is how to make people together and make decision ครับ
what would we like to go for
yeah have dinner we need to bring 100 people together and sit and pay for one dinner and vote yes because we believe that consensus is good and it's expensive and we want to pay for that we love to pay for that consensus
So how do you like resolve conflicts between each other? Like for example, you were talking about like some customer you want to pick and some customer you don't want to work with, right? What if there's like half of the people who want to work with the customer?
Okay. That is a very good question ครับ At first we try not to engage with new customer unless we have no choice. So in case we have no choice and we need to engage, we will come and ask them, and then we want to open contract with this customer. Okay, is there anyone want to work with this customer? Okay, if there are few people raise their hand, and then their work is already clear and they are ready enough to go, so we'll make decision that okay, you guys go that. ครับ
They can volunteer.
They can volunteer.
And another thing that they have to do is deal with the current
customer
to make them okay to let them go.
let them go ครับ that is try not to engage new customer ครับ stay with them ฮะ like wife and husband ฮะ ครับ as long as you can ฮะ okay new engagement is very high cost ครับ like you have 4 wife it's very busy ฮะ
You told yourself.
one wife is hard enough ครับ okay ครับ is there any question ครับ so if not thank you very much ครับ for spending your time with me ฮะ thank you sorry for my English ครับ it's just pretty bad ฮะ no เขินเงียบเลย อย่างเงียบดีครับเดี๋ยวไปจอยได้ครับ เดี๋ยวเราทำไมนะพี่เราเดี๋ยวให้เขาคุยกับพี่ก่อนใช่ไม่เป็นคนเอ็นคือถ้าผมคุยกับโซเชียลนะพายจริงๆอ่ะผมอาจจะเขินนะพี่เพราะว่าใช่บอกแปลภาษาใช่เพราะศัพท์ผมอ่ะแบบเป็นnot เป็นโซคนเป็นศัพท์เป็นอะไรนะแต่
ไม่เป็นไรจริงๆก็ทำในแต่ภายหลังเราพูดกับจอย
โซเชียลนะแล้วคุยพี่ป๊อกเนี่ยจะได้แบบ seamlessly natural เลยแล้วผมนั่งฟังนะ
ผมเชื่อว่าสิ่งหนึ่งที่มันต่างกันแน่ๆคือแต่ว่า customer value